Hey, I just wanted to update y'all, on my migraine situation. It was about a month ago, I guess. I think it was the 21st or 22nd when that happened, and today's the 18th. So it's been almost a month. Um, a lot of stuff went on after I made that video, and a lot of stuff. So, let's see where to start. So yeah, after the midrin episode, the weird feeling went away a little bit. Um, my headache did not go away though. So the next day, um, the next day was a Wednesday. Uh, let's see, I stayed home from school the next day. My headache had gotten worse, and so I tried midrin again, and it didn't freak me out so much. So it kind of helped my headache a little bit. It didn't make my heart pound. It still made me feel like my skin was all puffy or something. And it made me feel like my head was just that I that's the only way I can describe it, just puffy. Um, it felt like there was an additional layer of like puffiness over my skin everywhere. So yeah, it kind of made me feel lightheaded a little bit. Um, but after it wore off, it seemed to make my headache even worse. So, I put up with it long enough, and on Thursday, I went to my normal PCP, and I can never get in to see my neurologist. I love her to death. She is the only doctor that has ever helped me with my back, and I mean, she's completely awesome. But she is so hard to get in to see. And when I do have an appointment, I wait 3 hours in the waiting room and I see her for 10 minutes. So, I mean, I can't see her spur of the moment same day. It's just impossible to do. So, I went to see my PCP, and I couldn't see him. He was booked. So, I saw his colleague, and he gave me a huge narcotic shot, and it helped a little bit. It knocked me flat on my ass about an hour later, and so I mean, it was nice that it helped me relax. I mean, that's what it did. It helped me relax a lot, and just helped me take my mind off of everything. So when I woke up from it, the left side of my headache was gone. Well, actually, when I woke up from that nap, the front left quarter of my headache was gone. The next morning, the whole left side of it was gone, but I still had the right side of it. So I called my neurologist, and no, that was Wednesday. That was the day after. That was Wednesday. I called my neurologist on Thursday, and they drug their ass all day long trying to call me in a different prescription since midrin didn't work. And I told them that I went to see my PCP and they gave me injections. And so finally, at the end of the day, I called them like 3 or 4 times during the day to see, where's the prescription I needed, like right now. I'm in pain and agony. I can't take this anymore. And at the end of the day, at 6 o'clock, they finally called me, and because I called them at 4 o'clock, I'm like, "Hey, where's my prescription?" And they've already rolled over to their answering service. So I was really pissed. I was so pissed off, and I thought they had forgotten about me. So at 6 o'clock, they called and they're like, "Okay, we've called in your prescription to the pharmacy. This is how you use it and everything like that." And they said it should be ready in 30 minutes. How much time do I have left? And so in 30 minutes, I call the pharmacy. I'm like, "Do you have it ready?" And they're like, "No." They emailed the directions wrong, and I can't fill it. And I'm like, "You have got to be kidding me. Are you serious?" And she's like, "Yeah," and I can't call them because it's 6:30 and they're not in the office. So I'm like, "Oh my God. Oh my God, I can't believe this is happening to me." So the next morning, I call um, the pharmacy. They hadn't had a chance to call the doctor's office. I call the doctor's office and I'm like, "Look, you need to get this done now." So they call the pharmacy and and they chit chat back and forth, and they finally call my prescription in, and they call in Prodrin, and it's almost the same exact thing as midrin, except it has caffeine in it. Listen, I drink a ton of caffeine a day. Caffeine's not gonna help this headache. There's no way. And I tell them that, and they're like, "Well, just take it and see." And I'm like, "Okay, whatever." So I take it Friday and I take it Saturday, and it helps. I mean, it lessens just a little bit and just a little bit. But by that time, I have no idea if it's really the injection that helped the day before or what. So I don't know. And then by Monday, I didn't have like this huge nasty ass headache. I had like this ghost of a headache. I mean, it felt like literally a ghost of the whole huge headache that I had. It was just lingering there. It wasn't painful, but it just felt like, I don't know, like a ghost of what it was. So I was fine until Wednesday, and it happened all over again. And I had to go back to the doctor for another injection. And this time I actually got to see my normal doctor, and we sat down and we talked for a long time. And he told me that I needed to go see my neurologist, that I had to just pester the shit out of her. And those were his words, that I had to pester the shit out of her, that he knew that I would probably feel really bad about pestering her, but I had to since she is my doctor, and that I haven't had a headache like these in over a year since I've been taking Topamax, and something's wrong. And so he gave me another shot, and he gave me Relpax, and it's a Tripton, and and I came home and it knocked me out. The shot knocked me out, and it took away half of my headache, just like before. And the next day, I woke up with half the headache, and I took the Relpax, and it that kind of helped. I mean, the first pill didn't help, but the second one it did. So yeah, but since then I've had a headache every single day, and that was almost a month ago. So it's been really bad. I've increased my Topamax to 200 milligrams a day. I was taking 150. Um, and it's just, I don't know. I was talking to my psych professor, not this past week, but the week before. I was telling him, for some reason I just had word diarrhea, diarrhea of the mouth, and I was just like, bleh. And just a lot of issues came out, and a lot of things, and he's like, "Whoa, you were very, very stressed." You have a lot of reasons to be stressed. Plus, you have these headaches and stuff like that. I think that the reason you have these headaches is because you're extremely stressed and you have a lot of issues going on. So, how about in 2 weeks, and this was 2 weeks ago, how about in 2 weeks you stay after class and I'll counsel you and I'll do hypnotherapy with you. So, we start that this coming Thursday night, and I'm very excited. So, and he just offered out the blue, and I thought that was absolutely fantastic. I mean, he didn't have to do that. So, I feel like there's hope, especially since he thinks that these are stress related, and he's right. 10 minutes. um I mean, I've never been under this kind of stress before. I graduate May 7th, and that's in less than 3 weeks. And among other things, I'm very stressed out, and I'm not really coping with it. I'm just kind of pushing it down, and I'm not thinking about it. I'm not even, like I was telling a friend today, I'm not even thinking about the big picture. I'm just taking one day at a time, not even one day at a time, just 1 hour at a time, because I literally cannot think about it all. I can't, or I'll go crazy. And I really think that's why I'm so stressed out and I'm having these headaches, because even the 200 milligrams of Topamax, it's not getting rid of my headaches. So I need to go see my neurologist, but I literally don't have the time to go see her right now. I can't afford to take time off from school to go see her. I've already missed too much with my whole migraine episode a month ago. So I just feel like I don't know. So yeah, I just got through studying a little bit for biochem. I've got an exam this week. I've got a physics exam this week. I've got 2 essays for my drug class to do this week. I've got a makeup lab to do in physics this week. I've got my normal labs to do in mole cell and biochem this week. I'm gonna go insane. Yeah. Maybe I'll survive it. I don't know. Maybe I'll still be here in 3 weeks. I don't know. Anyway, I'll see y'all later.